I'm back in my closet examining my fall capsule wardrobe. After I shared my wardrobe for fall capsule and I tried things on, so many of you commented and actually sent me messages and emails and on Instagram to go another notch on my belt. And I just want to thank you for so much support and kindness. And I had shared on Instagram kind of an outfit that I put together, and someone commented, try tucking in your shirt. And I realized that what I've been doing the last couple of weeks is examining my style. My style, until a couple weeks ago, my style is to cover up. Long cardigans, big, comfy, cozy cardigans, jeans, basically, that feel good, which is a great way to shop, right? Pants, I've been adding midi-length skirts and midi-length dresses into my wardrobe over the last couple of months and just sort of trying things out. And I was just shopping by color. By the way, I'm Erica. Welcome to the channel. It's kind of a grow with me channel if you're new here, where I just explore all different areas of self-development and personal growth. And this particular video is talking about style because I have none. I started questioning what is my style? Like, what do I even shop for? I was shopping by color because I had finally nailed down a color palette that I really liked. I also kind of have an idea of fabric that I like, but style-wise, I wasn't sure what would be complimentary to me or make me feel good, or I never really have explored outside of my comfort zone, which is layers and covering up. I started watching a few channels here on YouTube that I'd like to recommend to you. Dearly Bethany, she's so great. I mean, there's a reason she has, 750,000 followers. She is soft-spoken. She's very knowledgeable on style. So I'm gonna leave her link below, as well as Audrey Coyne. She is fantastic, also very soft-spoken and has super amazing advice on how to piece things together. I also like Erin Elizabeth. YouTube recently suggested her to me, and she is fantastic. She has a lot of different style videos for body type, and she does a couple of vlogs where you get a peek into her life. So she's really good. Check her out as well. A couple of you actually emailed me about Carol Tuttle, the dress your type, where she has 4 different types, and she has a great website, so please visit her. Someone emailed me about the Vivienne Files. Ooh, that's a rabbit hole I went down. Go check out her website as well. I'll put the link in the description box. The Vivienne Files, she pieces together wardrobes and outfits based on art, on pieces that inspire her, or travel. Just a really great blog. So I'll link that one down below as well. And the last one I connected to was 40plusstyle.com. I'm not sure of the name of the lady who runs it, but really great structured quizzes and emails about your body style, your preferences, what would look good on you, fashion tips. So I took bits and pieces from each one of those. I very much believe in the power of learning and continuous self-development, and style is not an area that I know anything. So I just started watching videos and reading blogs about styling, not necessarily what's the most fashion or fast fashion. It's more about your body type, what you like, your colors, what feels comfortable, where clothes should hit on your body, depending on your hip size, your shoulder size, where your waist is. And so researching all of this has helped me reevaluate my fall capsule, and I want to do that with you. The question that it came down to for me is, if I don't cover up, what is my wardrobe like? What does it look like? How do I dress? And I focused on 3 areas to start my style journey. Body type, body shape, colors, and where do things hit or lay, or end up, right? Does it end at your hips, your waist, a high waist? Well, that's too high. High waist, kind of create the illusion of a waist up here rather than a waist down here. And when I started coming at my own wardrobe with this new set of knowledge, I realized that this blue jacket doesn't do me any good. It doesn't do me any favors. I like the color. It's my color, but I don't like where it fits. And I'm just gonna wear it right now with this sweater. I wouldn't normally wear it with this sweater, right? But okay, so the sleeves, I'm learning the sleeves ending right where a waist is good because it kind of cuts you where you want the illusion of a waist. So I like that. The way it buttons, I don't like. It's also a weird fabric. It's like never lays symmetrically, and that bugs me. And that it hits mid-hip, which isn't doing me any favors at all. It's cutting me at my widest point. And I kind of toggled between pear-shaped and hourglass shape. I even started with apple, but apple goes more like straight down, where I have more of a waist. So I'm more of a pear. A pear shape is your hips are wider than your shoulders, where an hourglass is more where your shoulders and your hips are more in line and your waist goes in a bit. So I think I'm more hourglass, so I've been playing with that style. But anyway, I don't like how this jacket lays. I don't like where it lands on the hips. I love the color. I like the lapels. That's what they're called, right? Anyway, but I don't like where it lands. And now that I have this knowledge, I feel more powerful in my decision making behind things. And cutting myself at the hips with this blazer isn't something that I want for myself anymore. So I am gonna donate this jacket. I have this brown one that is going to stay as part of my fall wardrobe, really winter wardrobe as well. Because I like where it lands. It lands higher, more towards my waist rather than my hips, which is great for an hourglass body type. Then I have the things that I use to cover up. I have this crazy long sweater that I've had for a really long time, and there's one under it that's the same one as this one, so I have two of these. I bought one in a size larger than I normally wear. That is one method of my formal styling process, was to buy a size bigger just to cover up. It's just how I felt. But I'm more confident in my decisions and my choice and my life and who I am, and listening to a positive inner voice, and I don't feel the need to cover up myself anymore. And I have this sweater, which I'm going to keep because my husband gave it to me as an anniversary present. So I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to, because I also like where the length ends, I'm going to pair it with something different. So I bought a bodysuit, and it's tight, it's form-fitting, okay? So I would pair it with this. I don't normally wear tight shirts, so it's outside my former style zone, right? So I would pair a tight shirt with a big sweater, and then a pair of skinny jeans or tight jeans or leggings that would really kind of create show off the hourglass shape with the sweater that I love to wear. That is not something I would have styled myself with before. I used to wear leggings with big coverings that would go to my knees, or I would wear 2 or 3 shirts that are just layering and covering. So, wearing something more form-fitting, showing off a waist. So I just started Googling and looking at videos for dressing an hourglass body type. Things like peplum shirts are very complimentary because they give a waist here and then come down just a little, not mid-hip, not to extend out the hips. Something that dearly Bethany advises to make yourself look taller, because I am a short person, is dressing monochromatically. So, I love multi-purpose. the blue bodysuit with the blue skirt. And then I have beige shoes that I could wear, beige ballet flats, vertical pleats, vertical stripes. Also can make you look taller, according to Dearly Bethany. So I'm going to try that. And then shopping for peplum fitted waist shirts. They're actually harder to find than you think. So shopping actually, when you're shopping for your specific fit, your body shape, and your color, it's so much easier. It's harder to find what you're looking for, but it's easier because you're just bypassing all the other stuff that you know won't fit you or won't look right on you. And so I found this. The bow comes up here. It's a fitted waist peplum style shirt. I could also pair it with my brown belt. And then I finally treated myself to a fall winter coat for the first time in 3 years. I think actually maybe even longer. I got this beautiful light brown coat to wear with all of my stuff in fall and winter. So this is my coat. Comes in at the waist and flares down. So for me, for the hourglass body type, what looks complimentary on me are things that hit around the waist or hit just below the knee or midi length. And one more addition. The blue. I'm making blue the main base color for my fall and winter wardrobe, which probably will also extend to spring. This could even be summer. I mean, this could be like a year-round shirt, right? So I very much like the polka dot. I think it's kind of vintage-ish. So I like that. And I thought I could wear it with jeans, my blue skirt, pair of leggings even, because it's kind of tunic-y style, with a belt to create a waist. A lot of different ways I can use this. And I look at my wardrobe, there are things that need to come out. So the blue jacket doesn't fit that category anymore. This one, I'm gonna declutter this one. So really cute, but look, no waist. Where it hits is mid-hip. So I always have to pull it up. And when I do that, it creates this like pillowy sort of effect with the shirt, which I liked because I was covering up. But if I'm embracing the waist and my figure, this needs to go. This brown skirt, I actually stopped wearing because I trip over it. It goes to the floor with a few extra inches too. It's the right size, but it's got this thing on the top, which is hard to manipulate and actually makes my waist wider looking. So I'm going to declutter this as well because it's just not a fit. And I would replace it with something like, not that I need to replace it, I'm not looking to replace it, but I did have this. The fitted waist that I could wear with a fitted shirt, and then a better length, a midi length. This is a cover-up style piece. I actually bought it with the intent of covering up. I do like the vertical stripes, those are good, but the fabric always looks like it needs to be ironed, whatever you say. And that's the style of it. I don't like that. So I'm gonna get rid of that. This is gonna go too, because the waist band also fits really low at the hip. And so it cuts my hips and it makes it look like my hips are even wider. And when I pull it up to the waist, it creates this like blankety billowy effect, just like that other one. So this is going to go too, but this is one of my colors, my accent colors, the green. So this is going to go too. I'm actually feeling amazing about these decisions right now. All right, I'm going to get rid of all 3 sweaters. I have a big chunky sweater with pockets. These don't have pockets. And I like a sweater with pockets. So I'm gonna get rid of these because I have a big chunky sweater downstairs that I wear when I'm cold, which is what these are really good for. So I'm gonna donate these. Okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3 sweaters. 2, 3 shirts, a skirt, and a jacket. These are things that I was hanging on to that are not the right fit for me, for my body style. Okay, this is the declutter pile. Because a couple of times over the last week, I've come in here and said, I'm not going to wear that now. Because I know how it looks. I'm not trying to cover up. I'm trying to dress my body shape. And I feel confident in doing that. And it's an amazing, powerful thing to educate yourself and be on a journey of perpetual learning. 1, 2, to find yourself and feel confident in yourself. And I've always been a really confident, independent person, but over the last year, I'm finding more strength from inside, the power in myself. And I know that that is having an effect on my children, which is, you cannot put a price on something like that. My daughter was crossing the monkey bars, and I heard her say to herself, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. Every time she grabbed a monkey bar, and she did it the first time by herself, way high. And I had to stand back and just let her have her moment. Normally, she wants me right there to help her across physically. And she did it on her own, and she was chanting a mantra to herself. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. She made it across, and it was such a joyful moment as a mom for me. I really appreciate all of you in this channel that are helping me get there and growing along with me and sending me your stories about your journey with your own inner voice, or your stuff, or decluttering, or figuring out what minimalism means to you. It's such a beautiful thing on this channel that we have the kindness and support in the comments, and that we have friends here on this channel. And I ask you to continue to do that for each other and for me. So here are the things that I'm kind of changing in my style. Paying more attention to fitted waist clothing, like a peplum style. Paying attention to where the hem of a shirt lands, not between my hips, more on my waist. Paying attention to where the hem of a dress, a skirt, lands. So just below the knee or in between the knee and the ankle, like a midi length. Dressing monochromatically to create the illusion of being taller and thinner. And high-waisted. So, you know, you got your low-rise, your mid-rise, and your high-rise pants, skirts. I'm paying more attention to the high-rise or high-waisted items that I have in my closet, and where they land is actually good. And I don't need to hide that. I used to hide the high waist jeans because it did a good job sort of slimming me up, but I now can put a belt there, or a shirt that lands here and comes down, and create that hourglass shape instead of hiding that hourglass shape. I'm going to continue to share in this part of my story here on the YouTube channel, and also over on Instagram. So if you have an Instagram account, please go ahead and follow. I'm also going to be I'll also share on Facebook. I'm going to share my outfits as I try them on and try different things with them. Yeah,